What's up, everybody? Welcome to Cage Aggression Challengers 3 Road to Sturgis. I'm the American Hybrid Nick Cunningham. With me, as always, Jeremy J.D. Dorsey, taking a break from Kick and Make Up to cover another night of fights here for Cage Aggression.
Yeah, another great night of fights here at Challengers 3. Every time we have these sets of fights, man, I always feel as though this one is going to top the next one, and there's no reason to expect that not to be the case this go around.
And as we said, it is the road to Sturgis, so these fights count more than usual as Cage Aggression is making their first time out of Illinois into the I was going to say dark alleys of Sturgis, but the dusty roads of Sturgis. So winners tonight may be on that card, and excited, man.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I mean, this is the first time that Cage Aggression is going to be moving out, heading all the way, across the country to do something that has never been done before at Sturgis. So to be able to put on a show there, that means that this show tonight is going to be really important for everybody competing on the card, because if they do well, they will have a chance at participating in that Cage Aggression Sturgis show.
Well, I think that that about does it for us to get ready to see these fights tonight. I can't wait to see what happened. Every time Cage Aggression comes out to the RiverCenter, it's a good night of fights, so let's get this started.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, fight fans of all ages, this is the moment you've been waiting for as Caged Aggression MMA and 7G Distributing Bud Light proudly present Caged Aggression Challengers 3 Road to Sturgis, hosted by the RiverCenter. My name is Jason, and it's my pleasure to be your voice from inside the cage tonight. The Challengers division in Caged Aggression is meant to give some of the guys who've never been in our cage before a chance to prove themselves. Some will be back, some won't. But it's also a chance for some of our guys to take that next step. And for the guys here tonight, that next step is a historic one. A ticket out west, Sturgis, South Dakota, in a spot on the monumental two-night show at Sturgis Motorcycle Rally, and a place in history. So real quick, let's take a look.
Well, in the Cage Aggression, the promotion, it's a great show. The hype behind it, the production end of it's first class.
I'm more than, excited and, willing to bring the crowd to that show. It's top of the line.
It kind of sets the standard when you walk down to that cage, like, this is the real deal. This is the big leagues.
It's a two-night event. We have that many good fighters around here that we need 2 nights to showcase all of them guys. I think that's a big deal. If you love fighting, why wouldn't you come to Cage Aggression?
Now, if you're ready for an insane night of MMA action, let's let the fighters hear it back in the locker room, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome, everybody, to Cage Aggression Challengers 3 Road to Sturgis. I'm the American Hybrid Nick Cunningham with my Kick and Make Up partner. Taking a break from Kick and Make Up for tonight to do this. Jeremy J.D. Dorsey, what's up, brother? Are you ready?
I am ready as always. Another Cage Aggression, another Challenger show. A lot of times I feel like people underestimate the Challenger show a little bit, but this one has just looking at the card from top to bottom, I know that this is going to be an action-packed, stellar card, so I'm ready to get things going.
And making his way to the cage in our first fight of the night, Michael Fish from Olawan, Iowa, representing Keoka MMA.
Yeah, just having a chance to talk to him before he got in the octagon tonight, he was saying that he is definitely physically and mentally ready to go. my thing is, I always wonder what it's like to be that first guy out the locker room into the octagon. There had to be nerves like crazy right now going through your body. So I'm expecting Micheal Fish to come out with an incredible amount of energy. It's going to be real difficult to be, settled and calm going into that very first fight of the night.
I think that first guy kind of sets the pace for the evening, whether he wants to or not. So it amps it up a little bit. And also, as a fighter coming out first, I would think you'd want to get your fight over with and then relax and watch the rest of them, as opposed to being back there, even if you are the main event, and just waiting and waiting. So the first fight of the night's always exciting, and they've always been exciting for Cage Aggression. I don't think tonight's going to be any different. Making his way to the cage, Ross Ketelsen from East Moline, Illinois, representing Marty's Martial Arts.
All right, you know what we do. We talk about walkout music a lot of times, and this one might take a little bit of the cake, man. Yeah. Walking out to the old school Mortal Kombat, man.
We heard the fight, and I looked at you, already said, well, that's awesome.
Yes.
I have no idea, who's coming out right now other than by his name, and he's already won an award tonight for Best Walkout Song.
Yes, at least Best Walkout so far, you know?
Yes.
But, having a chance to talk to Ross before the fights tonight, he was talking about how a few years back he suffered a series of neck injuries and how he had to rehab through that, and eventually he got into jiu-jitsu, which eventually led him to get into the octagon. And I was just thinking, it has to be incredibly difficult to first get over the hump of that injury, next get over the hump of competing in jiu-jitsu, and then to finally start fighting and get into the octagon. This is a long road for him, and I'm glad that he's able to realize that tonight and fight tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first bout of the evening is scheduled for three-minute rounds in the Cage Aggression Amateur Lightweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighing in at 155 pounds. He trains with Ketelsen MMA and is sponsored by Ours Redemption. Joining us from Old Wayne, Iowa, Micheal Fish. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighing in at 154.5 pounds. He trains with Marty's Martial Arts. Joining us from East Moline, Illinois, Ross Ketelsen.
We are ready for our first fight of the night here at Cage Aggression Challengers 3. Bruce Allen, our referee for our first fight of the night between Micheal Fish versus Ross Ketelsen. Fish in the red and white shorts, Ketelsen in the black shorts. Round 1 underway.
Ketelsen swinging for the fences already.
He is throwing some caution to the wind already. Oh, just
really
barely missed. Right.
Huge shot right there. Another
big
huge
overhand
overhand
shot again. And I'm thinking already what Fish needs to do is counter those. They're coming.
And you could see a little bit of it early on where he was catching them coming in and, shooting them with that jab.
And he's cut open already. Both of those shots were ginormous.
It's like he has
opened
a
up
cut
Fish already.
Is that the bridge of his nose, maybe?
That first one landed with some power. Now Ketelsen trying to, was standing guillotine, has it pretty deep. Fish doing a great job trying to get the single leg, but wow.
Huge
Ketelsen
standing
takes
guillotine.
him straight off of his feet. He may go out from this. What Fish needs to do is get a reversal. He needs to get under a little bit.
Yeah, and also
Ketelsen is extremely strong right now. Big overhand again from Ketelsen.
Nice shots there by Fish. Another huge shot by Fish. I guess we didn't ease into this card at all, did we?
No. What a lot of people don't understand, too, is throwing those haymakers takes a lot of energy out of you, whether you land them or not.
And also trying to go for that guillotine so long.
Right now, Fish looking to pop his arm out and maybe get the Kimura from
If he can straighten that arm out, he might be able to get it.
Yeah, he had it kind of let it go and is moving.
And you can see both fighters right now struggling because it's so slippery in there with so much of blood on
Fish
the
doing
mat.
a great job get back to his feet. You can see already, Ketelsen is very tired, but he will throw another big one coming up. Fish lands a nice jab to the face, another jab. This is where Fish needs to go in really with combinations because Ketelsen's hands are down. Big kick.
Big shot there by Fish. If
Fish
anything,
has got to watch out for that haymaker again from Ketelsen. There it is again.
If anything, Fish should have a little bit more energy. A
Big
huge
kick
shot by
again.
Ketelsen. Another huge shot. You got to
put
see that coming.
hand up.
There you go.
Big takedown from Ketelsen.
Huge takedown right there. I know that both fighters have to be a little bit tired at this point, especially Ketelsen. But Fish should be able to have a little bit more left in the tank, even though he took so much damage.
Right. Fish doing a great job right now, just hanging on. Knows there's 10 seconds left.
I
might go and say that was maybe one of the best first rounds of a Cage Aggression card yet. I'd have to go back in the library, but wow.
What's going to be really important for this second round is to see how Fish adjusts, because if anything, he can see that Ketelsen is really loading up that right hand, so he should be able to sidestep it and jab.
Right.
Sidestep and jab.
Say either sidestep it and jab, put your hand up, block it, do something. You know it's coming. It's came 15 times that first round. So check it and kick. I mean, that's 101 too. Check and kick. I mean, you counter kick. He won't have it. His hands will be up above his head, so his whole side of the body will be exposed. And I hope that's what Fish's corner is telling him to do. He can't take too many more of those shots, though. Here we go with round 2 and our first fight of the night here at Cage Aggression Challengers 3.
I am ready for round 2. Huge shot there by Fish.
Fish already. Big shot again from Fish.
Ketelsen definitely looks gassed,
Right.
trying to go for that grapple to bring him down and maybe test out his wrestling skill.
Swinging that big shot again. Really looking for that.
Head down, swinging for the fences.
Right now,
There you
what
go.
Fish has got to do is get 1, 2, 3, get out. 1, 2, 3, get out.
Oh, huge
Big
shot there
again
by
lands.
Ketelsen.
He's got to see those coming at this point. Cannot stay in the pocket at all with Ketelsen.
It looks like almost as though that's all that Ketelsen has right now, and that's all that he can land. So if you know that's coming, you gotta be a smarter fighter
Right.
for Fish.
There we go. Fish gets in. Very interesting though with the cardio. I think Ketelsen has, landed that, and those guys have gone down in his fights before. I don't know if he's gone this far into a fight where, this may be uncharted territory for him.
And you can definitely tell that he's going for the wrestling, which is probably his comfort
I
zone.
don't think he knew that Fish was going to be able to take 10 haymakers from him.
Very nice
That's
sprawl
cardio
there
as
by,
well,
by
though, too.
Fish.
When you're able to take shots like that, that's a sign of good cardio. Fish has got to capitalize on this and throw punches and bunches. Get in there, throw a couple punches,
Yep,
throw a
hands,
couple kicks.
hands are,
There,
Ketelsen's
gotta
hands are
unload.
down.
Goes down again, got to swing around, take his back, choke him out. Fish right now has got Ketelsen tired. Right now, swing around, take his back. It's right there, he's laying.
All you gotta do is slide that arm out.
Bruce Allen would you call a fight if the fighter's just too tired? Is that a TKO?
I would guess it would be.
Right there again.
And he's wide
Gotta
open.
go
You
in.
gotta finish him.
Right there, you got to go in for the kill.
And this is where a fighter like Fish has to learn the lesson of how to finish a fight. Your opponent's sitting there wide open for you to finish him. You have to be able to do that.
Rolls him easily over to his side, lets him back up again, but he needs to get on top of him, lay down, and if you're gonna do it that way, win the round.
Yes, and if he's gonna let you get on top,
a body shot right now would end this fight. A huge kick to the body would end this fight, right there. And a flurry as well. One big body shot sucked all the life right out.
Or a head kick. Huge shots there by Fish.
Wow. This is a phenomenal fight. This crowd was quiet before the fights, which the fights hadn't started yet, and they're on their feet right now.
And it's amazing because I commented to you before the fight started. I said, man, I feel like I'm talking too loud right now. But yeah, you can barely hear me speak a few seconds ago once the fight was going down. Real important for Fish's corner to tell him right now that your opponent is ready to be finished. He is ready for this fight to be over. So you have to take it there. You have to make him go to a place that obviously he wants to go. But he's not going to just give it to you. Yeah, he might be laying on his back, but they're not going to just let him give it to you like that. And if you're Ketelsen right now, you got to take whatever you got left in the tank and throw it all out in the cage right now.
Yeah, I've got to say Ketelsen's obviously coming out with a big haymaker like he did. Mouth wide open. Fish has got to go in for the kill. And right there, the guy's on the ground. I would hop on the ground.
Yep.
I wouldn't let him back up.
Nice feint of a kick there by Fish. Even Ketelsen's very strong overhand.
He's very close to the end of this fight right now.
And like you
More
said,
combinations. We got the action right in front of us.
always nice to get splattered with
Big
blood.
head
Huge kick right there by Fish. Another huge kick by Fish.
And this fight is just about over. We've got the action right in front of us.
Huge
Big
body shots by Fish.
And this is where Fish really has to lay it down again. Don't let him back up.
Tremendous amount of heart shown by Ketelsen right here too.
Big
Huge head kick.
Knocked out.
And he is gone. Oh, man. Nice to get splattered with a little blood, you know.
I'm sure it's already got some spots on it, so.
Yeah, especially, I mean, you chose to wear the teal today. I guess we should have got the memo and wore red, I guess. Incredible fight, though, to kick things off at Cage Aggression Challengers 3, Road to Sturgis.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee Bruce Allen calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 36 seconds into round 3, declaring